I want to go home. I want to go see my children. That was Dr. Nandipha when they got him in Tanzania. She was like, yes, I want to go home. I want to see my children. I'm very far away from my children. Hey, our Dr. Nandipha Bafetu, she's going to deal with us when she comes out of prison, because it appears like she's coming out of prison. But yeah, you guys, this guy wears Sizokuthola, ne? That show. Oh, that guy is seeking for protection. He wrote to Pegitele and Minister Ronald Lamula seeking for protection because people want to take his life. So we will talk about that. Another thing that we need to talk about is in Dabagam, Tabo Baxter shouting, he's shouting, yeah, I mean, I'm being tortured. I'm being tortured. I hate being tortured. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, Tabo Baxter, we are actors now. But I see again in the back. Psychiatric evaluation has found good. Do you remember that guy who bent in Parliament, right? Do you remember? Yeah, the psychiatric evaluation has found good. He's mentally disturbed. So we will talk about that and more into this video, provided that you're interested. If you are interested, then please stick around. As you stick around, guys, there's only one thing that I'm asking from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you do comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of these nice things, good people? Well, you need to do it because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that power in favor of this video. Speaking about doing the right things, and Bamba got you. Yes. I want to start this video. But wait a minute. Why haven't you subscribed? Let's start there. Why? Because I want to continue with the video. Okay? Now that you are doing the right thing, let's start. Psychiatric evaluation has found this guy who has been accused of banning a parliament. Actually, he's disturbed. That's according to psychiatric evaluation. This is the report. This is what they found. At the time of an alleged offense, the accused was unable to appreciate the wrongfulness of an act in question, right? That's the report. The accused is unable to follow court proceeding to make proper defense. At the time of the alleged offense, the accused was unable to appreciate the wrongfulness of act in question, the report read. Then the report goes on. I want a life sentence of 25 years from now, 2023 until 2043. I am not afraid of life sentence, says this guy who was shouting in court. He wants a life sentence, nothing more, nothing less, apart from a life sentence. So the report also continues to say the defense counsel requested a 6-week postponement of them to get a psychiatric of their choice who will consult with Mafe and then draft a report which will assist them to determine whether they will challenge the report of the panel from the England Psychiatric Hospital. So yeah, now they are saying, please give us our own psychiatric report. I don't know what why would you want a psychiatric report or your own psychiatric report? Because if these people are saying, but this person is Azeti Mzala, so why would you want that one? I'm still curious about that move to say, are they trying to say he's not disturbed? I don't know. What are they trying to do? Are they trying to bury him? You know what I'm saying? Because if then there is a psychiatric evaluation says that he is ill, he's mentally disturbed, then there's no need for the state or the judge to be harsh on him. I think that's where they are coming from. Nandipha, I want to go home. You know what I'm saying? I want to go back to my children. I want to see my children. Good. The one who want to go back home will see my children, blah, 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 blah. Nandi changed the story and said, me. Did I consent that I wanted to go back home? Oh, no, Party, Nandipha must and men. I go show me now, guys. But according to the report, but that was her wish. There was no illegality. Hey, I almost say illegibility. I don't know ukuthi ngicabangani le kuze ngizothi mina eligibility, but according to the state is saying cha phela that was your wish. If a party wishes a declaration of invalidity be issued in relation to a particular conduct, I must properly and specifically place such an issue before the court. But again, Dr. Nandipha Makutumane, according to what we're hearing, she pleaded, I wanna go back home, I wanna see my children. Now that she's close to her children, she got a free transportation that is worth 1 million rand. You know, a private jet that was hired just to go to Tanzania and make a return trip. Just bring Dr. Nandipha Makutumane with this beautiful, you know what I'm saying, beautiful aircraft. Now that she's in her homeland, she's like, bayale but mina phela ngaze mina ngathi ngifuna ngicela nina ningitransport. I was able to get to that place alone with my husband or my boyfriend, Thabo Baxter. So I didn't need your help. I could have brought myself back as well, provided that you didn't want to arrest me. Because that's what I'm hearing. Good. At this moment, I don't get it. Guti, she did not want to go back home. She did want to go back home, but she didn't want to get arrested. Njani? Dr. Nandipha Makutumane, who's pet? But hey, she's getting out. She's gonna twist our minds. I'm telling you, she's gonna twist our minds. Hey, because I'm Dr. Nandipha Makutumane, please don't come after my channel. We only have 3,000 something subscribers, so please don't come after my channel. But yeah, Thabo Baxter in prison. Now he shouted, "Oh, helping tortured." I'm like, there's another one pulling his stand as well. Hey, this country, this banana land. I'm telling you, Thabo Baxter was held in prison, saying, just then a voice note, presumably Thabo Baxter had saying, I don't like being tortured. I didn't ask for, you didn't ask for my permission. You didn't ask my permission to torture people. You know, I don't like to be tortured. And then I'm like, hey, Thabo Baxter, right? About this country, guys. Slebeni yabona this country kusaseningi okusazokwenzeka kule country le. Like there's a lot that is happening in this country, but let's gossip, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot that is going on in this country, telling you. But okay, yeah, after gossip, let's go back to this one. So yeah, let me give a little bit of a history here. A little bit of background to the story saga Dr. Nandipha Makutumane and the invalidity of his of her arrest. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Nandipha Makutumane has asked the Free State High Court to look for a leave to appeal the dismissal of the application to have her arrest and return to South Africa declared unlawful and unconstitutional. So Dr. Nandipha Makutumane wants the Supreme Court or to test whether she have consented to an unlawful extradition. Right. Just to give you a bit of a background here. So yeah, that was it. So they said that we submit that you can never consent to an illegality. The advocate that is defending Dr. Nandipha Makutumane, you can never consent to illegality. So I like the wording that they are using here. They are just testing, because I think they are more or less like trying to test the fact here. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, they continue to say, we look, who was consenting to who? Was Dr. Nandipha Makutumane consenting to a disguised extradition? To whom was consent made? We are not told. Right, Gusho, the lawyer. The law is more often than not about logic. We know, that was the lawyer. We know what happened here. She wanted to come. She came home. Now she says, contrary thereto,
There too, they should have left her to be able and follow a protocol, not to brought her back, not to brought her back. The moment she consented or was willing to come home, there's no unlawfulness. Should they have left her in Tanzania when she wanted to come back home? That's the question. That they ask. So there's no way that the application is going to convince any court that they were that where she at the very least excused to come back to South Africa. That by doing so, she now waived or abandoned some constitutional right to be stuck in a country. No ways. But again, sobona noma bangaletha iphi argument sizobona. A lot of people are already saying ukuthi cha uDr Nandipha Makutumane really she is going out of prison. Hey, yeah, it will be a disgrace, and I keep saying this to people that it's going to be difficult for people to trust the court, the law, I mean the police, because not long ago there was a report, there was an article from, was it News 24? I'm not sure, but I do have the article anyway. So there was a report that said that the IPD has actually discovered that the SAPS management have awarded certain tenders wrongfully. So, right, you expect people of that caliber not to be involved in criminal activity, but you find them to be there in criminal activities, and then they tell you, don't take the law upon your hands, we are there to keep the law. You ask yourself, which law? Because you are the law breakers yourselves, you know what I'm saying? Notwithstanding the fact that right now they went all the way to Tanzania just to break the law again so that they can free Dr. Nandipha Makutumane, because that's exactly how we should categorize them. They had all the necessary equipment. By equipment, I mean they could have consulted with the highest law firm in the land. They have budget for that. They could have consulted with everybody, even in Tanzania, if they wanted. They could have consulted even in the United Nations Secretary. They could have united right there. They could have consulted right there, but they chose to just break the law. And if Dr. Nandipha Makutumane comes out free, we will blame them. And let it be known, we will blame them, because they are themselves to blame. They broke the law, having all the access to every single possible advice they can get, yet they chose to break the law. We were addressed by Minister Pegicele, who told us that the good doctor has been found in Tanzania and that they will bring her back. We were told by such people, and today we must believe, you know what I'm saying, that there was an error committed by who? Why? When? No, we won't. No, we won't accept that. No, we're not. We're not going to accept that. What are we going to accept is that then better make sure that Dr. Nandipha Makutumane doesn't come out of that prison. Because if she comes out of that prison, forget about us trusting them. Forget and smile. They've been releasing the friends of the elite, Thabo Baxter and Dr. Nandipha Makutumane. They've been releasing them. Fine. But if they dare release these two and think that we will then trust them, with whose heart? Oi. Oi. Johnny. I never. Oi. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Hi, Johnny. It has been reported that ATM leader Vuyo Zungula has requested Police Minister Pegicele and Justice Correctional Service Minister Ronald Lamula, the drug-busting TV show Sizokuthola, amid allegation of death threat. Right, sorry guys. They said, I'm writing to draw your immediate attention to a matter of utmost urgency concerning the safety and the security of the host Xolani Khumalo and the crew members of the TV show Sizokuthola, as a show preliminary focuses on exposing drugs dealers in our communities. Xolani, because of his courageous work as a host of Sizokuthola, has become the target of numerous threat to his life. In light of these circumstances, I explore you to take an immediate action to ensure the safety of Xolani and the entire Sizokuthola production. It is essential they be provided with police protection when there are shooting episodes of Sizokuthola, around the clock surveillance, and any other necessary security measure to mitigate any risk. You know what I'm saying? It continues to say, I request the Justice Department to make proactive measures to engage law enforcement agencies nationwide and throughout investigate and the cases presented by Sizokuthola. By doing so, you can help bridge the gap between exposure and the conviction. It is disheartening to witness the hard work of Sizokuthola team go unwarranted due to lack of convictions. Without an appropriate legal consequences, the message conveyed by the show loses its potency, and the drug dealers continue to operate within our community. I think this is a fair letter. But again, let us see. It has been said that if you want to be protected, there's a movie, by the way, it's a series. It's called The Person of Interest. And that guy, in order for him to get protection from the state, he presented himself to the police, and they arrested him. But in return, he used them to protect himself, and he used them to eliminate any threat. It appears like we might land ourselves in a similar situation like that if the state does not act with agency to protect people that are doing well in our community. I, for one, applaud what Xolani is doing. We want people like that. In order for our country to be safe, in order for our children at school to be safe, and our communities to be safe, like, come on, guys. We want that the crime that is committed by the drug addict affect us indirectly and directly. So we cannot just say he must protect himself. Kanjani, we want him protected because he's doing something good in this country. If it means that we need to add our voice in that by using this channel, so be it. Guys, we'll talk in the comment section below. But until that next video, good people, please take care.